application of good manners etiquette. It is culturally defined phenomenon, so what is considered polite in one culture might as well be rude or simply eccentric in another cultural context. Politeness theory is the expression of the speaker's intention to mitigate face threat carried by certain face-threatening acts towards the listener.
Face-threatening acts or FTAs are acts that violate on the hearer's need to maintain his self-esteem and to be respected. For example, the negative face and the positive face. FTAs are often unavoidable when requesting something from someone. However, the speakers can redress an FTA with positive politeness that respects the hearer's positive face, or they can redress an FTA with negative politeness that respects the hearer's negative face.
Next, positive face and negative face. So, what is positive face? Positive face is the need to be connected, to belong, and also to be a member of the group. And next, negative faces. So, before anything, you need to always bear in mind that negative doesn't mean bad. It's only the opposite word for the word positive. So, what is negative face? Negative face is the need to be independent and also free from any imposition.
The example of awareness to the positive face. If someone says, "Come on, let's grab lunch next week," it gives importance to the positive face because the hearer might feel like he or she is treated like a friend, but it threatens the negative face because it imposes on the hearer's time. Example on the awareness to the negative face. If someone says, "I'm wondering if you could join us for lunch next week," that gives importance to the negative face because the speaker respects the hearer's time and does not impose on him or her. But it affects the positive face because there is more social distance.
For this project, we would like to compare how politeness theory is practiced within families in Asian and white families.
So, what happened?
你阿爸老咗啦 and I don't think he can work anymore. That's why I need to talk to you.
Mom, we've talked about this so many times. You guys were the one that asked me to go there and look for a job and live there. And I've done that.
Brian, I know. 你阿爸啦，你知道佢幾 stubborn 咯。This is his legacy we're talking about. And he won't allow anybody to take over his business except you.
I have a life back there. You don't expect me to leave everything behind and come home.
But you have no problem leaving us behind?
So the first one is when the mom said to her son, "I know, Brian, but your father is stubborn and he does not want anyone else to take over his business." Based on the sentence, it's clearly said that the mom is imposing on the son's negative face because she is threatening the son's time and also the son's interest. But the mother is also using a positive politeness because there is small social distance because it is between the mom and the son. That's why the mother said directly that the father does not want anyone else to take over his business, to continue his legacy. And then for the second sentence, when Brian replied, "I do have life back there, and then you do not expect me to leave everything behind and come home." So based on the sentence, Brian is actually imposing on his mom's positive face because he is disagreeing with his mom, but he's also trying to save his mom's negative face because it is true that he disagrees with his mom, but he does not say no directly.
What they said,
Be home by 10 o'clock.
what they really meant.
I know you are not really going to your friend's house to study, and you are probably meeting up with a girl from the piano recital. So be home before I go out looking for you.
From the clip, when the mother said, "Be home by 10 o'clock," she threatens her son's negative face because she mentioned the time. But it also shows awareness to the positive face because there is no social distance.
You better make this up to Aunt Cass before she eats everything in the cafe.
For sure.
And I hope you learned your lesson, bonehead.
Absolutely.
From the clip, when Tadashi says, "You better make this up with Aunt Cass before she eats everything in the cafe," he threatens Hiro's negative face because he imposes on Hiro's time.
George, I'm trying to get the laundry started.
Okay.
In the laundry chute, please.
Okay.
When the mother says, "I'm trying to get the laundry started," she indirectly implies that George needs to give her his dirty clothes. By implying that, she's respecting George's negative face by not directly imposing on his time. However, this creates a social distance and threatens his positive face instead.
Honey, should we talk to George before you go?
About what?
About Stuart. He hasn't exactly embraced the situation.
When the wife asks, "Honey, should we talk to George before you go?" she's threatening her husband's negative face by imposing on his time because he is getting ready for work. However, she shows awareness to his positive face and closes the social distance by calling him by the nickname Honey.
Hey, before I forget, Mom, did you remember to get more AA batteries?
Oh, they're upstairs, sweetie, right next to your washed and folded clothes.
Oh, great. Okay, I don't want my Game Boy to crap out. I'm having the sickest Dr. Mario run of my life. Mom, you forgot my chocolate milk with a swirly straw.
Oops, coming right up.
In the clip, when Marshall say, "Mom, did you remember to bring more AA batteries?" and "Mom, you forgot my chocolate milk with a swirling straw," he shows awareness toward the positive face because the way he asks his mother portrays closeness between them. Yet, he threatens his mother's negative face because he doesn't respect his mother's time.
Could I snag that extra pork chop for the flight?
Gonna make a sandwich with that, Dad.
The sentence, "Can I snag the extra pork chop for the flight?" shown awareness towards the negative face because the father respects his son's belongings, that is the pork chop, by asking his permission. Yet, social distance was shown, showing that he threatens the positive face.
So this confirms the definition of politeness, that politeness differs from one culture to another.